Well, they've been playing for more than 100 years, and they've met more than 100 times. And today, in meeting 104 between Syracuse and Hobart, the Orange is cruising right now on top of the Statesman, 7-1 at halftime. Here to break it all down on OPP at the half, Drew Carter alongside Nicole Weaving and David Edelstein. And guys, before we get into the actual analysis, big question. What is a statesman? Either one of you know?
I mean, based on their logo, I would guess it has to be some sort of pioneer-esque thing, but can't really tell you I've ever heard the term otherwise.
I know what a patriot is, but not a statesman.
I'm guessing they're synonymous. Maybe they're pretty similar. We'll just roll with that. We know what an orange is. At least we know that.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at some of the first half stats from the first 30 minutes tonight between Hobart and Syracuse. On the scoreboard, Syracuse is dominating, but look at some of the numbers. The shot totals, Nicole, pretty even.
Yeah, they have, but surprisingly, but I think that what's helping Hobart so much is getting so many face-offs. That's what's giving them their offensive possessions, but then they make mistakes, giving then Syracuse more offensive possessions.
And notice that Syracuse only has won 3 of those face-offs, yet they still do have more shots. Really good possessions on offense.
Another big number you see right there is 8 turnovers for the Statesmen compared to just 2 for the Orange. On the defensive side, Syracuse has been very strong all year long, especially in that last win against Notre Dame. And tonight it's the same story, Hobart with only 1 goal. And Nicole, a big reason why is those forced turnovers.
Absolutely, and it comes and starts with their positioning. This team so far has just been able to play really tight, and they're playing good body positioning, really able to get in front of those Statesmen attackers, and then they force them to take horrible shots or to make mistakes that they really shouldn't be making, but because that positioning and that drop step into space with good body positioning is forcing them to make those turnovers.
And that positioning is really helping them out because they've been able to force 6 caused turnovers, and that's allowing them to get the ball. It just looks like they're dominating on defense, which really helps out their offense later. When they're able to be in the correct position and just take advantage of the Hobart offense, you see the score winds up at halftime 7-1.
And of course, you see Nick Mellon on that side. He's been so strong this year, and it's continuing today.
Nick Mellon back in action for Syracuse and back in a big way after missing all of last year with that shoulder injury. But you mentioned it there, David, the offense for Syracuse has been tremendous. 7 goals, shooting the ball really well.
Yeah, they've been able to get the ball back on defense, and when you're getting the ball back on defense, you're not allowing the other team to have it on offense. You're going to have the ball longer on offense, and when you have those offensive possessions, you're able to be down the field and be confident. They're putting the ball right in front of the net and able to score about 3 or 4 times at least. They've been able to get the ball right in front of the net, just put the ball in. No matter how good your goalie is, you're going to be able to get the ball and score a goal at that point. And that's what they've been doing throughout this game on offense, just being confident because your defense is giving you the ball and giving you the time to just relax and know that you're going to get it back even when the other team has it. And
no matter how well the Orange is playing, it also comes down to this Hobart defense just really struggling on a lot of places. Their slides seem to be coming late, and what's happening really is that they're pressuring out, but they're still giving them enough space to make a move. We saw it with Brendan Curry, just completely able to have good speed, drive straight to the net. No matter how good your goalie is, you're not going to be able to stop them. And if they continue this in the second half, this could be an absolute blowout.
Yeah, Syracuse dominating so far. Looks like the Orange could be on cruise control for these last 30 minutes, but Nicole, we'll start with you. Your key to the game for an SU victory in the second half.
For an SU victory, it's got to be continuing that quick ball movement that we saw so much in the first half. You mentioned it. They're able to get the ball right in front of the cage. That leads to really easy shots. And that comes from the fact that they're able to move the ball, put the Hobart defense a step behind, and then they are pretty much left wide open. We saw that right at the end with the Brad Voigt goal. He was open right down low near the crease, just able to rip top corner.
You're right on point there. My key to the second half is going to be to continue the defensive pressure. As you keep up that defense, not allowing Hobart to really get any momentum going into this second half, they're not going to be able to pick up and catch up to Syracuse at this point, already ahead by 6 goals. And as long as you have that defensive pressure, you're going to be able to relax more on offense. Syracuse, when they can relax on offense, they're going to be able to just keep piling on top of Hobart.
It's crazy how long they had the ball, considering that they started this game without an offensive possession in the first 5 minutes, and now look at how it's turned around.
Now Syracuse is dominating on top 7-1 over Hobart, looking to make it 3 wins in a row for the Orange. Last 2 came against top 10 opponents. This one not quite as impressive, but Syracuse again dominating fashion so far against Hobart on top 7-1 after 30 minutes. For Nicole Weaving and David Edelstein, I'm Drew Carter. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you after the game.